Hello, hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination, Freelancer. And we pick up where we left off in the last episode, and we have just started our next campaign, the Eco Crimes campaign, and we are about to take down our first tier syndicate leader. So we are off to Whittleton Creek, where we have 4 suspects. 1 courier, 1 supplier. We have to poison a guard, poison a target with emetic poison, and a burning accident kill. So on to our prestige objectives, and we have pacify suspect silent, eliminate leader with an oil or water trap, and neutralize an assassin. So our target today is a smoker and a foodie. They have glasses, necklace, earrings, and red hair. But we will be ignoring all of the objectives in favor of the bullseye challenge, which means we have to eliminate our target with a sniping rifle. We have to eliminate 25 targets with a sniping rifle to gain the challenge. So it's time to get ourselves equipped. We, as I mentioned, will be ignoring all of the objectives in favor of the sniping kill. So we are going to require a sniping rifle, and I believe any sniping rifle will do. So we'll take Old Faithful here, and we shall head off to Whittleton Creek, which is one of my favourite showdown destinations, as there are a lot of places we can take sniping shots from.
Bon voyage, 47. Welcome to Whittleton Creek. This is it. We've tracked down the syndicate leader. You need to identify the target first. On the other hand, we do know this. They are participating in a handover. As for their identity, we know that they have red hair. They are wearing a necklace. They are wearing earrings and glasses. We also know that the target has a tendency to enjoy food of any kind. And they smoke. I hope this will help. Don't disappoint, 47. Good luck.
And so we've touched down in Vermont, and we need to make our way around to the Wilson's property. This is where most of the suspects will congregate, and the faster we can get there, the better. Now, for the purposes of the videos, I do wait around for Diana to finish her speech, but if you head immediately over here, you should be able to catch most, if not all, of your suspects in this one area. Just be aware of the lookouts. So our first suspect is stood outside. They do have red hair, glasses, earrings, and they are a smoker. Can't quite tell on... Yes, I believe that is a necklace I can see as well. So you are a prime candidate straight off the bat. Next to that, we have a gentleman there. Although he is a foodie, he does not have red hair. I don't know why, but for some reason I just ignore him for the time being and don't discount him as a suspect just at this point. So from here on out, we are gonna try and avoid the lookouts and hang around the back garden area, where almost all of our targets should frequent at some point. Unfortunately, we've just missed them. It looks like they've all just headed off for meetings, so we may have to just hang around here. There's that gentleman from earlier once again. We know you're not our target. Let's go and discount him as our suspect. We can get close enough. I know there's usually a lookout around here. Doesn't appear to be here today. So this guy, yeah, I would say that is definitely not red hair. It's hard to tell in this light, although he is now moving. He has everything else we need, but I don't think that's red hair. That looked more brown to me. One of our other targets has now returned, and he does have red hair. So I think we will follow him around for a short while and see if he gives himself away as our prime suspect. At the moment, he's not doing much of anything. Yes, that is poison ivy growing on the fence there, sir. If you would like a closer look, just confirm to me that you are the guy I'm looking for, and I'll rub your face right in there good and proper for you. So he's heading off. It looks like he might be heading off to another meeting. Now, the watchers and subscribers of you who've been with me for a while will know I do not like to venture into restricted areas if I can possibly avoid it. So I will be just hanging around in the Wilson's garden, looking rather out of place and not joining in with the festivities, and casting a suspicious eye over numerous patrons. So we're just going to sort of hover around in this area. You are, I think, are possibly our suspect, but we do need to eliminate our suspect a little bit more. Now it turns out the one person who does not frequent this area, who's over that garden fence there, looks like he meets up with all of our requirements. So this could very well be our guy. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to assume that this is our guy. There is one other candidate still to check out, but I'm feeling pretty confident about this guy. So can we get a shot off from him? Unfortunately, by the time I've set up my sniping rifle and decided what I'm going to do, I'm fairly sure he would have wandered off already by now. Although we have found ourselves a nice little crate. We'll ignore that for the time being though. Let's relocate our target. Where did you go? You didn't go very far. Yeah, as I suspected, the shed in Janus's garden could be a problem. So we may have to relocate. The best place I can think of to eliminate a target in Janus's property from a distance is actually Mrs. West's property, because we can get into there quite easily and shoot through a window. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. At the very least, we can get closer to this guy and confirm whether or not he is actually our target. Let me over the fence. There we go. So here we are at Helen West, the serial killer's house, and we're just going to try not to get caught up behind that chair there. It's funny, 47 has all these skills, but moving a light single-seater chair out of his way seems to be beyond him. So from somewhere up here, we should be able to get a good view of our target. This might not be the best spot, but we'll take our sniping rifle out at this point anyway, although it looks like the target may actually be moving into a position we can see him. So this is the guy I'm almost certain is our target. As I mentioned, there is one other candidate still roaming around with red hair, who I haven't yet confirmed is not our target. But I'm hoping to get a nice clear view of this guy in the restricted area. So there he is. I'm just going to take a shot and then take a risk that he is our man.
Good job, 47. You eliminated the leader. Return to the safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
So this time round, my hunch actually paid off. We need to get out of here pretty sharpish, as there are a number of guards heading this way. Let's see, we need to poison a guard still, so we could possibly get that done if I remember to bring the Seeker 1, which I don't think I did. So we may have to abandon that idea. It looks like there's a number of guards still heading this way, so we're just going to wait them out in the closet. And when everybody has given up the ghost and gone back to their usual routines, we are now free and clear to vacate the house, try not to run into Mrs. West, and off to the nearest exit, and the nearest safe exit will be the bus stop. There is one much closer, but it does involve some risk, as you will have to eliminate a number of guards, quite potentially, and render unconscious a construction worker. It's far easier to just run down the street a few hundred yards and wait at the bus stop, catching your breath, so that you don't look all puffed out when the bus arrives. So that is tier 1 taken care of. We'll move on to tier 2 shortly. First of all, we need to get back to the safe house.
Well done, 47. This will make anyone think twice before turning to a life of crime.
So, as usual with the syndicate leaders, we were not focusing on our objectives in any way, shape or form, unless they coincide with our chosen challenge. We did not crack any safes, kill any couriers, or speak to any suppliers, so coin-wise we did not do well.
You eliminated the syndicate, but this is only the tip of the iceberg. They have more affiliations. Eliminate them to bring them down on their knees. Let me know when you are ready.
Well, I'll just check what's in this suspicious looking crate, Diana, then I'll have a cup of coffee and then we will crack on. So what do we get? Oh, some coinage. That will make up for the poor turnout for the mission. We should have absolutely nothing for us in the reward crate. Confirmed there, we have all of our tools. So join us in the next episode where we begin tier 2 of the eco-crime campaign. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.